Is your business's branding holding you back? Whether you need an updated logo, a user-friendly website, or standout print materials, Jamie K Creative can help you bring your brand to life. For projects, pricing, and more, visit jamiekcreative.com.
All right, friends, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are at game number 16 of the weekend.
Wow. Time flies.
It has been a wild and fun time already. All right, so real quick, this is one of the most important things.
Last call for raffle tickets, if you can announce
Number 1, it is the last call for raffle tickets. If you have not already bought your raffle tickets, go buy them now. You've got probably 10 to 15 minutes tops.
Yep,
This
gotta
is
be
your
in it to win it.
last call. Here is the next most important thing. Can everyone hear me right now? I'm looking at you all.
I'm looking at you.
I'm
You're
looking at you
us.
all. Here's the deal. You are not allowed on the track until all of the officials, this includes the non-skating officials, have left the track. If I see any of you attempting to go on the track, and yes, I'm looking at you because you did it. You think I don't know. I'm like, I see everything, MBD, and that includes you. I will come and yell at you. You will get a very stern talking to.
And she has a microphone, which will mean it was doubly loud.
Yes.
It's like a howler.
I will give you my most disappointed mom voice.
From the Midwest.
Yes. I will even tap into the HR guilt that I have as an HR manager. You will not know what to do with yourself.
You will get an unofficial citation.
Off the track.
Stay off the track.
Until we tell you you can.
That is a very important announcement.
All right. The next important thing, let's talk about the fact that we got some fun and exciting roller derby ahead of us.
We do. This is the first of our medaling games. One team will walk, or rather skate away from the track.
Yep.
Knowing that they get to take home an extra special souvenir.
Indeed.
That's third place medals for the 2026 Western Hemisphere Cup. Playing in white, we have Denver, ground control, 0-4, stand aside, 1-0, Optimus Grime, 1-1-0, Mr. Testosterone, 1-3-8, Peter Pants, 2-0, Thrasher, 2-4, Bourbon, 4-2, Sweet Feet, 5-2-3, and Ant Agony, 7-7, Cotton, 8-1, Reaper, 9-1-1, Scream, 9-1-9, Bridget, 9-9-0-4, Bones, 9-9-9, Slim, Skatey, and bench coached today by Ralphie and Venus.
And skating in those black jerseys is the Carolina Wrecking Balls. 0 is Cambo, 007 Mad Danger, 113 Thomas the Train, 129 Rock Solid, 13 is Brick House, 1633 T-Puff, 172 Jackson, 18 is Tora New One, 3 Hell Earnhardt, 33 Shut Your Mouth, 35 is Old Dirty Packer, 350 Roxy Rampage, 400 Brickyard, 5000 is Killman, and number 6 Thug Buggerson. They are bench coached by Cole and Carter. Don't call it a comeback, friends. They've been here for years. That is your Carolina Wrecking Balls.
We'll get to our officials in just a little bit. We are in Jam 1, Mr. Testosterone jamming for Denver, Brickyard for Carolina, and that's Mr. Testosterone now with the lead.
Already a very fast pack, and we have our first star pass from, I believe that was from Brick House to from Brickyard to Brick House.
From the Brickyard to the Brick House.
Beautiful jump there on that inside. Both of these jammers putting points on the board as that pack starts to reform and reconfigure about who's going which direction.
Mr. Testosterone calling that jam off. Both teams putting points on the board.
I am seeing both of them having one single finger in the air, so that is 9 points for Denver, 5 points for Carolina Wrecking Balls.
Or for all those Dolly fans out there, 9-5.
Good job.
Thank you.
We didn't actually talk about that. Hi, I'm Loose Change.
And I'm Rolene.
Let's talk about the other people that matter a lot. We've got our officials Doesn't Matter, Breadpool, Shrimp and Roll, Bacon the Question, Goldie Knox, Guinness, Thomas the Dank Engine, and Damon Mistress.
And
our other half we will get to in the next jam because we already have
back.
Killman and Sweet Feet wearing those stars. Whoo!
For those of you curious or not, we are doing a hybrid call here, so if you are at home watching, let us know on the chat, and if you're here in house, oh hey, we can hear you.
Yes, we can. Sweet Feet through first, picking up lead.
Penalty going to Carolina. That is 0. Cambo to the box.
That's a forearm for Cambo. Nice stretch all the way back there for Killman to that Jamie K Creative jam line.
Hey, Jamie K. Or if you know her on the track, Lady Tally.
Who are the other officials, Rolene?
The other officials we have are the Ninja Ninja, Arya Shark, Hot Mess Express, Toot Toot, Indiana Pale Ale, Satanic Panic, Not Your Mom, Me First, Bob and Weave, Mortal Comcat, and Satanic Panic. Thank you all again.
Five seconds has been called. That is Slim Skady and Thug Buggerson. I believe both of these are aged up juniors. And Slim Skady through first, picks up lead for Denver. Thug Buggerson clearing that pack. Oh, but Slim Skady says, I'm going to take my 4 points.
And I'm going home. That was a very bad Cartman expression.
Oh, that's
fine.
who it was supposed to be?
I was trying, but then it just didn't come out
Oh.
the way I wanted it to.
Yeah,
so
no.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Colorado. I mean,
Maybe we stick to our day job and don't try to be an impressionist.
What? Maybe that is what I do during my day job. You don't know.
I really hope not. Because then I would question your ability to be successful. Maybe, I don't know. Listen, you do you, boo.
Bones on the track for Denver up against Brickyard for Carolina.
Oh, Brickyard on the tippy toes on that inside of the line, but big hit to that inside by Mr. T, causing to have that recycle.
Bit of a send-off there by Stand Aside on Denver.
Bones picked up that lead incredibly fast and just as quickly decides to call it off because Brickyard was in front and about to put some points on that board. Denver ground control and Carolina both at 0 in that jam. 20 for Denver, 5 for Carolina.
Speaking of 5, we are going to be going into Jam 5. We do have Kilman on the track for Carolina up against Peter Pants.
I know you love you some Peter Pants.
I was enjoying the Pants jams on Friday. They were good.
It was Fancy Pants and Peter Pants.
All the pants.
Fast moving pack. Oh, Peter Pants is your lead, but gets recycled into that jam.
Kilman
into
out
the pack.
in front. Yeah.
Kilman makes a run for it, but it is called. We've had a few jams here now where 0 points have been scored.
0 points. Carolina getting out of the pack. However, Denver holding on to that control from the ground, if you will, in the back of the pack with the lead jammer status, allowing them to call it off.
And Agony and Thug Buggerson are your jammers of a record. That is Agony picking up lead.
Doug getting knocked to the inside and recycled back by Thrasher. Thrasher yo-yoing back to the back of the pack with Thug Buggerson. And Agony putting 4 points on. And we have a star pass to Show Your Mouth.
Yo, shut your mouth. Picking up a track cut penalty. It is quite the family affair out there for Carolina. Shut your mouth is the father for Thug Buggerson and T-Puff. And then the mother is also somewhere
in the Derbyverse.
Yes, normally third base coachy type of thing.
That is quite a family affair.
Yep, it's great. But this does mean that Sweet Feet is going to have a power start as Shut Your Mouth is in that penalty box for jam number 7 here.
So far, we do have 2 penalties on the penalty tracker, both for Carolina. Sweet Feet diving through the middle and making an exit just outside of corner 1. Now your lead jammer.
As that pack repositions itself, all those Carolina folks taken to the top, looking to give Sweet Feet the business. That is number 1633, T-Puff. But Shut Your Mouth is released from that penalty box, clears that pack. Both of these Both of these jammers now point scoring eligible. And Sweet Feet calls it off.
This just in from the chat. It's a bit of a family feud out there. Chat is telling us that Ground Control also has 3 siblings playing.
Yeah.
And that Thomas the Dank and Mad Danger are also cousins on Carolina.
Ooh.
And their daughter is a JRDA player.
So there's twins, and
Oh,
then
boy.
a sister. Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
There's a lot of siblings and people that are related to one another happening.
Good on them. Bones and Brickyard. Bones jamming for Denver, Brickyard for Carolina.
My favorite part about watching Brickyard jam is the fact that she is always happy. Like, she always has this genuine giant smile on her face, even when she's like working hard and being pushed to the outside.
I think the white mouth guard helps just illuminate that smile too.
Bones being that lead, was lead, picked it up, put 3 points in the pocket, and then called it off. Denver Ground Control 34, Carolina 5. So here is one of the fun things. So Denver ranked, I want to say, in that 3-4 range. Carolina came in ranked 12th.
Wow.
So this is a fairly massive upset for rankings, and like Carolina has been just such a great showing this whole entire weekend.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Slim Skady on the track for Denver Ground Control, Thug Buggerson for Carolina, and that is Thug now your lead jammer in play. Slim Skady out on initial.
All these young bucks.
One point awarded to Carolina there, inching their way closer to Denver. The chat is saying Slim and Scream are the twins, and Bridget is their older sister.
Yes.
Hats off to anyone who could play a sport with their siblings or family members. That is not in my family line.
Number 1, hats off to having 3 siblings playing the same sport. I would murder my brothers. Number 2,
Exactly.
Hey, parents of those children, do you want to adopt me? What's one more kid?
What's one more?
You know.
Come on. Give me their hand-me-downs.
Yeah. We'll make it work.
Peter Pan's jamming for Denver, Thug Buggerson for Carolina. And that's Peter Pan's now with the lead. You can fly, Peter.
Ooh.
It is a power jam. Thug Buggerson reporting to the box for Carolina.
Yep, so... So Thug was
Just
actually
kidding.
requested to return to the track. There was no penalty assessed, but Peter Pan's picking up 4 points and calling it. Denver Ground Control holding steady as these first 10.5 minutes have elapsed. 38 Carolina 6. Slowly but sure.
Flip-flop that. Denver 38.
That's what I said. Denver holding steady at 38.
There we go. I get you.
Carolina 6.
At 6. There we go. I'm sorry. My processing speeds aren't up to the Texas heat.
You're going to need to process
I
faster.
know. We're going to have to go faster because
roller
this game
derby.
is flying. Antagony on the jam line for Denver up against Brickyard for Carolina.
Brickyard working through, goes through the middle, down to the side, doing everything that she can to stay in. Because when you got Thrasher, Mr. T, I believe that is Reaper, as well as Stand Aside, you've got a fairly big wall to get through.
Quite a big wall and a strong wall at that. And Antagony now your lead jammer. Sliding through the Denver pod and meeting the Carolina pod right at the top of the pack around corner two.
Yep, that is yet again T-Puff being that last line of defense being assisted, it looks like by
Hal Earnhardt, yep.
And just doing everything to stop Antagony.
Hal Earnhardt giving that squeeze while also keeping that bridge stable.
Incredibly important to make sure folks are staying in play to keep that engagement happening and block for as long as possible.
Rock Solid now part of that tripod. Knocking Antagony out. recycling through, and we do have a star pass to T-Puff. T-Puff now playing as jammer.
Antagony does call it off, but not before putting 2-point scoring passes on that board. 8 points in total for Denver.
Keeping the family talk going, seems like Kilman also has 2 older WFTDA sisters.
Oh, love it. I
think they have their own like derby recycle program within these families, you know?
I sure hope so, because like gear is not cheap.
Gear is not cheap.
Sweet Feet and Kilman.
Speaking of Kilman.
There it is. This basically coming to a standstill is what this pack is doing, and then spreading out so fast. Kilman is through and lead for Carolina. Looking to put some points on the board. First point scoring pass for Kilman this jam.
Sweeping Denver. Blockers coming in right behind Kilman. Kilman getting through and getting some speed. Optimus Grime now with the star for Denver.
Mm-hmm. When you, yep, there. That's what I expected to see. As soon as Kilman got as many points, making sure that Optimus was not going to be able to put any on the board.
Absolutely.
That is 11 unanswered points for Carolina.
Highest scoring jam for Carolina so far.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You want some? Okay, then.
Bones out there with the star. And Thug Buggerson. Oh, Carolina putting 2 leads back to back. You know, maybe it just took a couple. Oh, beautiful, like full apex jump there by Thug Buggerson. Even doing the I believe I can fly arms at the end of that.
You can fly. Thug is flying through. 4 additional points on the board for Carolina.
A little bit of pack disadvantage for Denver as Mr. T is in that penalty box. But that is not going to stop Thug Buggerson from putting as many points on the board
Thug
as
Buggerson
he
checking
can.
in with that bench coach. Keep it rolling.
Yep. Bones being met at the front with all of the might that Carolina can throw at him. Oh, that last blocker to beat stand aside.
Mr. Testosterone now with the star for Denver.
We've got some fast pack reforming and just speed in general.
Assist there being provided by Break House. Gaining an additional 2, 3 points.
That is 23 points
Wow.
in total in that jam. 6 for Denver. So we've got an 11-point game, y'all.
Goodfoot Skates salutes that 23-point jam, as they are the DFW area's go-to sport for all things roller skating, wheels, bearing, toe stops, cushions, socks, pads, and more. Even if you're not in-house, you can check them out online. That is Goodfoot Skates. Thank you so much.
Who's out there on the track, Rolene?
We have Slim Skady up against Brickyard. Slim Skady now your lead jammer for Denver. Penalty box is open, and so far so low. We've only had 4 penalties total, 3 for Carolina, 1 for Denver.
Pack coming to a very slow halt over there on turn 1 with some recycling going on.
And Slim Skady now putting 4 points on the board for Denver. Brickyard still looking to make it out on initial, getting hit to the inside. I believe this is the 2nd time so far. Ooh, a bit of a hop, a skip, and a jump away. 4 points additional for Denver.
2-point scoring passes. With Slim Skady being lead, opportunity to control when that jam does end. Oh, it looked like we had a little bit of skate inception going on where they were trapped over there. And our first team timeout being called here with 12 and a half minutes remaining on this first half by Carolina.
But yeah. Now, don't go far, whether you're in-house or live on the chat, because we have the first and second place medal game after this one at 4 o'clock. And then right after that, we will be doing the awards ceremony.
Yep.
So check that out. Make sure you're looking at it. And thank you so much for being here.
Speaking of awards ceremony, the Red Sweat and Tears made custom MVP jerseys for our custom line for the custom jersey MVP winners.
I love that.
A pivot, a jammer, and 3 blockers, kind of your MVP line,
your
as
fantasy
it were.
lineup. That's great.
Optimus Grimes starting with the star, and that is Kilman, also jammer of record for Carolina. But Grime is through and your lead. Optimus Grime, a steady force to be reckoned with on the track.
On multi-continents even.
Indeed, on both. On both offense and defense, as it were.
And defense. Carolina will be going into this next jam at a bit of a pack disadvantage, as we do have Sherry Mouth sitting in the box for a low block. And this official timeout is brought to you by, let's do the DDD Underworld. After all, after all watching all of these talented players on the track makes you want to give roller derby a try, check out your local league's training program. The Underworld is the Dallas Derby Devils 16-week program dedicated to training and developing roller derby skaters and skating officials. Even if you're not in the DFW area, we all know that you have roller derby somewhere in your life. So go check it out. Go join that program, and we hope to see you sometime in person. Optimus Grime will be starting this jam in the penalty box, making this a powered start for Thug Buggerson. Thug Buggerson going on the outside and gaining lead jammer status for Carolina. Thug juking to the inside, right into the pod of Denver blockers. Brickhouse providing that offense for Thug. Thug getting knocked to the outside.
Optimus Grime out of that penalty box, making quick work of that initial.
Thug calling that jam off, putting 4 additional points on the board. Just chipping away. It is a 22-point game now. Denver with 66, Carolina with 44.
Just over 10 minutes remaining in this first half. We've got Kilman. And Sweet Feet. Sweet Feet taking a lead in less than 7 seconds. Meanwhile, Kilman still stuck behind those Denver blockers.
Scream working in that top tripod there. Kilman making it out.
Both Scream and Bridget really being those last lines. 3 points. Denver ground control currently sitting at 69. Nice. Carolina Wrecking Balls at 44.
Brickyard on that Jamie K Creative jam line. Thank you so much to Jamie K. Up against Bones for Denver.
Denver starting with a slight pack disadvantage as Optimus Grime in that penalty box.
Both teams are sitting fairly close with that penalty number. 3 for Denver, 4 for Carolina.
You know, we're almost halfway through this. We're almost halfway through this whole game. And
True.
only 7 penalties. That is
very clean.
Very. And of course, as we say that, Denver has assessed another penalty. So now it's
now
4
they're
each.
even. They're
Exactly.
tied 4 and 4. Yeah.
Exactly.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh. Big hit there by Optimus Grime and follow up Brick House.
Brickyard now with the lead, almost 45 seconds into this jam. Almost a reversal of what we saw in the jam previously. A very fast lead in the last one. A little bit longer on this one. Brickyard, however, making up for lost time, putting 4 points already on the board.
There was a whistle.
There was a whistle.
Bones.
Bones going to the back of the pack.
Yep, recycling. But that is another point-scoring pass for Brickyard. And
Start pass now for Optimus Grime.
$11 points for Carolina, holding Denver scoreless. We've got a 14-point game. As Carolina's at 55, Denver ground control 69.
Denver sitting on 69 for a few jams now.
This is the second one, yeah.
Second one, yeah. Thug Buggerson back on the line for Carolina. Slim Skady for Denver, and Thug jumping through the pack, gaining lead jammer status.
Slim Skady looking to get past those final 3.
Slim Skady, however, now going to the penalty box, making this a power jam for Thug.
Looks like that was a forearm.
Now a 10-point game as Slim Skady makes that, or excuse me, Thug Buggerson makes that scoring pass. Thug being knocked to the outside by Cotton. Carolina now losing Brick House to the penalty box. Thug gaining an additional 4 points. Second scoring lap for Carolina.
I believe that is T-Puff reporting to the box for Carolina. So little bit pack disadvantage for Carolina at this point with 2 of their blockers in that box.
Thug getting recycled back by Scream. 40 seconds left in this jam as we continue to hear a few more whistles. Do believe that will be Denver's pivot reporting to the box. That's Bridget now sitting with a directional.
And we have an official review being requested by Denver Ground Control.
This
All of our official reviews are brought to us by who?
Well, it's Urban Apothecary.
Oh.
Urban Apothecary is our wonderful official review sponsor. Thank you so much. We so appreciate them. And they are Skeeter-made wellness products like gummies for focus, rest and sleep, topical pain relievers, and bath soaks. You can check them out here in person if you're with us at the Roll On Fitness Massage booth, or you can check them out online at urbanapothecary.shop.
Nice. All right, well, once we have more information, we will be back with that.
Chat is going off. There's lots of Derby love in the chat here. I feel like the chat is almost paralleling the excitement that we have in the crowd.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
All right, now we can't be telling you stuff yet, but we will be soon. So just hold tight with us. While we're waiting, I just have to say the Ginger Ninja always bringing the shoe game and the shoe cam capturing it. It's giving me like Rocky Horror today, and I love it.
Absolutely.
I love it.
So with that whistle, we are off and rolling. We got Peter Pants and Kilman, but that official review, Denver was looking for an out of play on one of the Carolina Wrecking Balls blockers. The no call stands, so Denver Ground Control does lose their review for this first half.
You don't know unless you ask for it.
Peter Pants and Kilman, like we already talked about. Kilman pushing at the front, clears that final two blockers of Stand Aside and Thrasher to pick up lead. Jammer.
Clean scoop to the outside there. Beautifully done. Comes back in on the inside this time, putting 4 points on the board for Carolina. Now a 2-point game.
Bridget has taken the star pass for Denver.
Fresh from the penalty box, started the jam in the penalty box, and now is your jammer. Bit of a bumpy landing there, but pops back up, goes to the back.
Again, Bridget, one of those youngins, recent aged up juniors.
I saw a comment in the chat for another game. So much good cartilage on the track.
Yeah.
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 That's what you get with aged up juniors. Good cartilage. 4 points now on the board for Denver, courtesy of Bridget. Putting that score difference now to 6 points. However, I do see some fingers. Oh, back up to 3-point difference now. 77-74 in favor of Denver.
Yep, Carolina able to put 7 on that board. Denver with the 4 only. As we take down less than 3.5 minutes remaining on this period clock. And yeah, that's a 3-point difference. This is going to be a good last few minutes here of this first half, especially since we've got Sweet Feet and Brickyard wearing those stars. Oh, Sweet Feet finds that outside line, picks up a lead, lickety split. Faster than Sweet Feet, moving through.
Brickyard now your lead jammer.
Oh, I'm seeing one finger in the air from each of those jam refs. So 1 point piece.
Very resourceful scoring jam. 78 to 75, still keeping that 3-point difference.
And we've got the Bones coming up against the Thug. Bones, Thug, and
Bones,
Harmony.
where's the harmony?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I was excited.
I know. I got you there. It's fine. Gym number 22 underway. Oh.
And lead is assessed to Thug.
Little spin, but that is a track cut that's assessed from that inside loop-de-loos.
Yep.
So Thug Buggerson reporting to the penalty box for 30-second, which will give Bones the opportunity to put some 30 seconds to hopefully score unopposed.
Now I did see, if I'm not mistaken, I do believe that the star is in hand, and we are going to have a star pass here. So it's Mr. Testosterone now with the star. Lead was lost, so it will be a full 2-minute jam. Mr. Testosterone entering the pack on a scoring lap. Exits on the inside, putting 4 points on the board, spreading that point difference just a little bit wider between Denver and Carolina. Power jam is now over. Thug back in the mix. Gets through.
A full 10 skaters, 80 skates on that track. 5 from each team. No one in that penalty box. Oh, Thug on the outside line with a fast 4. And we've got a penalty being assessed to Mr. Testosterone.
Oh, and in this jam alone, we've also now had a potential lead change.
Thug Buggerson
And
with
yes, we do have it. It is there. Less than 10 seconds left. Thug riding this jam out to its full 2 minutes. And wow.
Oh, there was oof.
We're letting the dust settle on this one. Everyone's taking a moment to see. Our penalty box is starting to fill up. Limited seats available as we roll into intermission. My goodness.
Whew.
Carolina Wrecking Balls now with the lead, 91 to 85. They will be starting at a pack disadvantage in the second half.
Yes, they've got 2 of their blockers currently in that, but there's also the power start that they will be leading with.
Yes. Oh, my goodness. And Carolina rolling by, getting that crowd even more hyped than it is here in person. I know that the chat is blowing up right now with that lead change. If you are in-house, wow, we could just feel that excitement. Don't go far, because we do have that raffle that is going to be pulled at this intermission.
All right, excellent. We will be back in about 13 minutes.
So stay.
Is your business's branding holding you back? Whether you need an updated logo, a user-friendly website, or standout print materials, Jamie K Creative can help you bring your brand to life. For projects, pricing, and more, visit jamiekcreative.com.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. Given our time clock, it says that we've got 2 minutes until more roller derby happens, so that's fun and exciting.
So come on back. If you're at home right now doing chores, whatever it is, come on back to your screens. Come on back to your speakers.
Come on back, come on back, come on back. Real quick, Kilman came over earlier today and was like, where are the cameras live? I want to be able to wave to my parents.
Aww.
So, parents of Kilman, please know that he is thinking of you and wants to wave to you.
Kilman just needs to go through all the jams just waving the whole time, just everywhere, just waving.
Just waving. Definitely.
Speaking of these camera angles and camera shots, shout out to Evie and to Waterboy for making it happen this weekend. So,
and Cody.
Eve and Cody.
And all of our volunteers that are helping them.
Oh, good. So good.
So good.
Y'all spoil us.
Yeah. This stream is amazing. We are so appreciative. It is fantastic. Thank you. All right. So, real quick, obviously, Carolina Wrecking Ball sitting at 95, Denver at 85. Penalty-wise, you know, we've had some things going on. You know, so Carolina currently sitting at 10, Denver currently sitting at 8.
2 of which are in the box right now as we go into the second half for Carolina.
Yeah, 1 of which is in the box for Denver. You know, a couple folks have 3. Nobody has more than 3. So, like, from that perspective, that's good. You know, no one.
It may not make for the best lineup for this next jam, but it's overall very nice.
Yeah.
Cambo and T-Puff sitting in the box for Carolina, and that is going to be Mr. Testosterone with the star.
It is, which means Carolina is going to have a power start. Yeah, so that will be.
The chat is saying that I'm assuming Kilman is the sweetest boy. If anyone sees him do the gritty, report it immediately to Coach Carter. Whatever the gritty is.
The gritty?
Maybe it's a Carolina thing. I don't know. But I don't know if gritty is good or bad. But either way, Coach Carter, watch for the gritty.
Listen, chat, you need to tell us what the gritty is, apparently. And that whistle means we are off and rolling. Doug Buggerson out there with the star. Only jammer skating unopposed as of right now. Also, your lead jammer.
Mr. Testosterone back from the penalty box. Now through on initial as a jammer for Denver.
Oh, and just as Mr. T's coming up to be point scoring eligible, Thug decides we're just gonna call it. You know, I've got some points. Let's go ahead and do what I want.
I got mine. I'm good.
Yeah. That was 3 points for Carolina, bringing them to 98. They are just knocking on that 100-point mark. 85 is where Denver is set at right now. Kilman out there with sweet feet. Both of these jammers so incredibly agile. And that is sweet feet. A little spin move on the inside, picking up lead.
Rolling through that pack. And now Kilman out on initial.
Ooh, all right. Sweet Feet. Okay, 3 points. There we go. Sweet Feet picking up 3 points.
So the chat is saying that the gritty is a stupid dance that they banned at practice. They have to do push-ups anytime they're caught. They're also saying that Kilman does phenomenal handstands, though. So I guess handstands are approved. Gritty is not.
I still don't know what are the actions that go with the gritty.
Don't make Kilman do the gritty, because then Kilman's going to get in trouble.
I want the chat to tell me what the actions are, not Kilman.
Not Kilman.
But we've got Slim Skady out there wearing the star for Denver. Brickyard wearing that star for Carolina. Ooh, I hear a whistle. And that is...
So do the players. That's Thomas the Train reporting to the penalty box for a cut.
That slow moving pack, and Slim Skady clears that pack as your lead.
Brickyard looking to make it out on initial. At the top of the pack, that's Brick House. Attempting to provide that offense. Now recycling. Slim Skady all the way to the back. Brickyard being hit to the inside of the pack.
That tripod of Denver blockers, Thrasher, Reaper, and Stand Aside, just really given Brickyard the business. Brickyard is reporting to that penalty box. Looks like that was a track cut penalty. So Slim Skady now the only jammer of record out there. This is a 30 seconds of power jam. And of course, as I say that,
as you say it,
Slim Skady decides to call it off, which means there will be a power start for this next jam.
Coach is also in the chat saying, this is his coach. I'm watching all of them.
Again, I am not encouraging Kilman to do the dance that's going to make him.
Kilman is always in trouble. What's a few more push-ups?
I just don't want to be.
It's endurance.
Yes, great. I love that. Looks like Carolina Wrecking Ball is calling for their first official review, sponsored by
Urban Apothecary. Urban Apothecary, you can find them here in-house for just a few more games, so check them out.
Yep.
Or you can find them online. That is urbanapothecary.shop. Check them out.
All right, once we have more information about what this official review is about, we will tell you. In the meantime, go grab yourself a quick snack, grab some water. Don't go too far, though, because you're going to want to stick around. We're only about 3.5 minutes into this second period.
Crack That Designs is also in-house for those of you with us. Derby meets creativity with Crack That Designs, a skater-owned business bringing you custom vinyl press props, shirts, and more. Check them out in the foyer. That is Crack Dat Designs.
Crank
Dat Designs.
Crank Dat.
Crank Dat.
Like the dance move where you put your arms out to the side and pretend to like rev an engine. That's how you describe a dance move.
That's a
chat.
throttle. Okay, I think Luce has some secrets. Secrets. But they won't be secrets for long, don't worry.
They will not be. Carolina was looking to have the track cut removed from their jammer, but unfortunately the officials got together, said nope, the call does stand. It was not the one person that you thought that was not in bounds. It was another person that was cut. So the call does stand, and Carolina loses their review for this half.
It was a power start for Denver. Denver now with the lead. Bones is your jammer. Brickyard back from that penalty. Bones now putting Denver in lead by 1 point so far. 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the jam. 4 additional points awarded to Denver.
Star pass there to T-Puff for Carolina. So T-Puff is your jammer of record here for jam number 4. Bones attempting that hop, skip, and a jump, but lands on the ground, calls it off, does pick up 3 more points.
And a lead change for Denver.
That is 11 points in total, which means Denver ground controls at 106. 1 point does picked up for Carolina, so they're at 99. But that is a lead change, which means we hydrate, friends.
We do.
We
and
hydrate.
Also, the chat has your back, LC. We have, it's where you shuffle your feet back and forth with your hands by your side doing the same motion. It's so dumb and hard to describe.
Gotcha. Thank you, chat. Doug Buggerson and Peter Pants are your jammers of record, but that is Peter Pants as lead.
Doug Buggerson attempting to make it out on the inside of the track. However, instead getting recycled back by Bridget.
That was a beautiful recycle by Bridget. Ooh, Peter Pan's coming through and just breaks through that wall of Denver blockers. Eight points, 2-point scoring passes for a total of 8 points for Denver, bringing them to 114. Carolina holding steady at that 99. This is a 15-point difference.
So close to filling that bucket, as Johnny Pepper will say.
So close. Knocking on that door.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
It's me.
Denver, not letting you through.
Kilman and Sweet Feet are your jammers of record. That is Kilman through first. And
Sweet Feet.
lead established.
Sweet Feet being held at the back of the pack now with a bit of a star stash as Kilman puts 4 points on the board.
Oh my goodness, beautiful. Like the ability to keep yourselves in bounds is something that Kilman will never cease to amaze me, and Kilman is so good at that.
Mr. Testosterone now with the star for Denver, getting through the back of the pack on 1 foot and backwards at that. Kilman through on a 3rd scoring lap, 12 points so far. Mr. Testosterone putting 4 points on the board for Denver. Kilman calling it off.
Okay, looks like Carolina was specifically running that in order to clear that penalty box. That makes sense.
That's some good strategy there. Speaking of penalties, Carolina has gone up in a few more penalties since the start of this half. They are sitting at 14 penalties to Denver's 8. Only one player right now with 3 penalties. That is Cambo on Carolina's side. One player with 3 penalties on Denver as well. That is Optimus Grime.
In that last jam, Carolina was able to pick up 16 points. Denver able to pick up 8. So there was a net gain there of 8. So we are just at a 6-point difference. Denver 121, Carolina 115. And that appears to be Slim Skady. And I think that's Brickyard.
You are correct.
I do like when I'm right every so often. It kind of validates me, gives me a little boost of confidence that I need.
So if your eyes are going a little back and forth there on the score, 4 of those points were corrected in that last jam. Only 4 points were awarded to Denver. So the score is now 117 to 115 in favor of Denver. However, Brickyard now with the lead has the ability to get out and gain some additional points for Carolina.
Slim Skady was the jammer, but there has been a star pass to Optimus Grime.
Both teams now down blockers. 2 blockers for Carolina now sitting in the box. 1 blocker for Denver. Whistles be whistling.
Oh, goodness. Brickyard picking up a penalty. So this is going to be a 30-second power jam for Optimus Grime.
Denver starting to take off with that lead once again. 8 points so far put on the board for Denver. Brickyard frozen in the penalty box.
We've had a lot of folks heading in and out of that penalty box this jam. But it will go the full 2 minutes as Brickyard was lead and then lost that after being assessed that penalty. So
Optimus Grime almost making this look like a slow jam, like slow skate, just cruising through on the inside, putting an additional 4 points and spreading that point difference ever so slightly wider.
both of these jammers looking to put as many points on the board as they can. And as this jam ticks down,
There we have it, the end of that full 2-minute jam.
all right, let's see how this fully shakes out. It looks like Denver with 19, Carolina 14 as it stands right now.
Official timeout on the board. So everyone counts their fingers, hopefully not their toes, but those are good to check in with occasionally as well.
You know, every so often. Every so often.
And a shout out to 888 for keeping your tournament hosts geared from head to toe. Thank you so much for not only helping with the Western Hemisphere Cup, but also for being a Dallas Derby Devils season sponsor. So while you were talking earlier about there being 10 playing skaters on the track, I realized that that's one skater for each finger, one blocker for each finger, and one jammer for each thumb. Your hand is a full pack.
You're adorable.
Thank you.
I love you so much, Rolene.
Thank you so much. And you know what's even better? When you look at your hand, they're of all different shapes and sizes, just like Derby. We're so inclusive.
Spoiler alert, Rolene is an elementary school teacher.
Who's going back to school soon? Everyone, just a moment of silence for the summer coming to an end.
R.I.P. summer for all of those teachers that are trying to do everything they can.
Love you. We're about to get tagged back in. And shout out to all the families and caregivers of our students. We love you guys too.
You know who else deserves a big shout out? All of our volunteers.
Yes, volunteers. Thank you.
Obviously, like that includes our officials, both skating and non-skating.
Yes.
All of our medics, our photographers,
Our track
the announcers,
maintenance.
our
Yes.
track maintenance folks.
Thank you
all
all.
of the people that are, badging and making sure they're safe and secure and just taking care of business.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. Dallas Derby Devils does Derby right. Thank you all for making both tournaments. In case you didn't know, there's a whole nother tournament happening just on the other side of this wall over here.
What?
Yeah, WFTDA Contendas Cup.
Oh.
Good stuff.
This official timeout continues. I would just like to point out to the chat and the folks watching online, it is not Kilman on the line, so he's not. That's Doug Buggerson, so not gonna do the gritty.
No. Although I bet you Thug Bookerson knows it too. I bet you. The chat is saying that the stream announcers are too ding-dang wholesome for MRDA. Well,
we've got them all fooled.
We do.
It's working.
Thank you. My filter is on.
Listen, if you want non-wholesome, come find me at RollerCon.
You got to get through the paywall.
Yep. There's a whole nother side if you want to come hang out with us in real life, friends.
All right, we have a bit of a dance party here at house. Thank you all so much for keeping the jams moving and grooving. If you're at home, you can have a phantom dance party with silence or put on your own favorite music.
We have a skater and it's his birthday.
Antagony?
Oh boy, thank you. Thrasher told us some information.
You want to talk about secrets.
I love secrets, but it's not going to be a secret for long. Guess what? It's Aunt Agony's birthday. Yay! Happy birthday. I love birthdays.
Hey, here's the deal. It's an official timeout. Antagony, stand up. Stand up.
Uh-oh.
Venus, make him stand up.
Antagony.
Stand up.
Antagony's like, I'm not listening to you.
No. That's fine. Next time you're out on the track antagony, I'm just going to call you birthday boy. The birthday boy.
There's been a lot of birthdays this tournament weekend. I love it.
Rule number 1 is if you have a special event or a birthday or something like
Yeah.
that, come and tell us announcers.
Oh, tell us.
We will happily embarrass just an obscene amount of anybody that needs it.
Oh, we do have a gritty lover in the chat.
Oh.
The gritty looks cool if you know how to do it. There's just a lot of haters.
Is the gritty the thing where it's the one hand is in front, one hand is in back?
Do you want me to give you the directions again? You could try it.
You gave me the directions. It didn't really...
You got to shuffle your feet back and forth with your hands by your side doing the same motion. So like shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
See, like...
Shuffle, shuffle.
just
Oh, there we go. We're zooming in on the birthday boy on the chat.
Yes.
All right. That's Doug Buggerson riling up the audience here. The chat is also saying, I'll just say, I hope all teachers get a giant raise. Thank you. Thank you, dog.
Oh, that was a rolling whistle I heard.
Ooh.
5 seconds has been called. And there we are. Thug Buggerson and Sweet Feet are your jammers of a record for jam number 8 here. And Thug is through first and lead.
Denver, by the way, putting 23 points on the board in that last jam. So the score is now 140 to 125. Sweet Feet out on initial. Wow. And Thug Buggerson just jumping through the pack, putting 4 on the board in this current jam.
This is why I say we need to bring back the figuring out how high and how far people can jump competitions.
Math.
I need some scientists and mathematicians to help me with it.
I
but I
love
feel like
it.
we can make it work. The people want to know. That was 8 points for Thug, bringing Carolina to 133. 4 points for Denver at 144. It's an 11-point game. Oh, where's the chat?
Where's the chat? Chat's right here.
Okay, here, hold on.
We are on an official timeout. This official timeout is brought to you by a big shout out to everybody who has traveled near and far to be here. That includes skaters, officials, fans, volunteers, etc., who have traveled to be here. Thank you so much. We wouldn't be the same without you. And thank you so much to all those fans at home watching near and far. We love you.
We do love you so much.
Uh-oh. Let's see. This is Kilman. Kilman, can you show us how to gritty? Show us the gritty, Kilman.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Kilman.
Do it, Kilman. Show us the gritty.
Don't do it, Kilman.
How do you gritty?
Don't do it, Kilman.
I'm all for getting kids in trouble. although Kilman's no longer a kid, young adult.
5 seconds has been called. And away we go with Bones and Kilman.
Bones getting smushed at the back of the pack, but taking a trip backwards and just putting that speed in, pushing the pack around quarter one. Kilman being knocked to the outside and recycled back by Cotton. And Bones now your lead jammer. Sitting in the penalty box for a directional, that is Shermel for Carolina.
Bones with that beautiful hop there.
4 points awarded for that hop.
Mm-hmm.
All mostly because of placement. It's all about the landing.
I mean, you need to successfully land and not land on anyone.
But also land ahead of them.
Yes.
Because if you're just hopping around, it doesn't do much.
No. There's a lot of math that goes into it.
Yeah.
Official time out being called.
Great time to let you know about Concept Beauty HQ. Hey, Derby fans, if you're in house and you need some sparkle or edge or reset, you can check out Concept Beauty headquarters here. They're bringing braids and face painting and tinsel and 20-minute tension melting massages. I wish we could do that online for y'all at home, but it's one of the perks about being here in person.
Oh.
Oh?
It appears that Bones is reporting to the penalty box.
Oh.
Which means this will be a power start for Thug Buggerson.
Carolina Wrecking Balls trailing just behind Denver in this point differential. 148 to Denver, 133 to Carolina. Thug Buggerson on the track, getting popped to the inside, gains lead, but is recycled back by Optimus Grime. If at first you don't succeed, try again on the outside. Now out and released.
That penalty box is empty now, which means everybody should be re-entering that track.
4 fingers, 2 thumbs.
Thug Buggerson clearing that first point scoring pass. Bones clearing that initial pass now as well.
And 4 additional points. Wow. To Carolina. Score is now settling in at 148 to 141. That's 8 fingers, by the way. 8 fingers, 2 thumbs. I forgot that I have a whole nother side.
Yeah, you do.
But
want to say a big shout out and thank you to all of our wonderful officials that are in the chat. One of them says, "You can see doesn't matter soul leave his body with every clock stoppage." Yep.
If there was a chat award, I would be giving it to this game. This chat is very lively. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for being here. Peter Pants jamming for Denver up against Kilman for Carolina. And that's Peter Pants flying through the pack with lead. Kilman looking for that exit, pushing the pack around corner 1.
Ooh.
Aggressive whistling. Peter Pants out on a scoring lap. Brick House catching up to Peter Pants fresh from the penalty box. As Old Dirty Packer reporting to the penalty box. Being met there with T-Puff. Carolina ending this jam at a pack disadvantage, however, being also joined in the penalty box with them. That is Optimus Grimes sitting for Denver. 8 points on the board for Denver. And we do have a timeout, team timeout in favor of Carolina.
Yes, Carolina using their second team timeout.
What's Carolina's state motto? Do we know? Do we know Denver's? I know Nevada's. Do you know yours?
No?
Gasp. I don't know. Nevadans have a very particular love for state facts and stuff, so we are the silver state.
Okay, what's your state dinosaur then?
We are the ichthyosaur. Thank you. Next question. We actually don't have a state dinosaur. We have a state fossil because we were underwater. Next. Yeah, you didn't think I had that. Guess who wrote a song about the ichthyosaur?
Oh, yeah, I did know.
Yeah,
I did
you
know
should
that
know
part.
that. Yep,
I
go
did
ahead.
Know that part.
Try again. Humidity, our state bird. Mile High City is Denver. There we go. See, we got some
But that's
state
not
and
like
city
their
nerds.
motto.
No, but Reno, where I'm from, our motto is the biggest little city in the world. You can throw some Minnesota facts. You got them. Ours was Lindsey Graham. Oh. All right, so team timeout coming to the end. We do have on the Jamie K Creative jam line, ready to jam for Denver,
Oh,
Mr. Testosterone.
this has turned into an
A double team timeout.
yes.
Where's
now-
that on the bingo board?
Oh, is it on? I don't think it is.
I don't think it is.
Well,
Oh.
nope. I'm gonna go ahead and take that away from you right now.
The one and only Johnny Pepper just awarded me a fun little musical instrument. I would be leaning more towards the side of musical toy, a little Tootsie recorder, but Miss Barb, the teacher over here, put it in the June box.
No.
For those of you that remember June boxes.
You've got almost 16 minutes remaining.
I don't think they're going to let me play it in-house at all.
And then you can have it.
Then you could go outside with that.
If you want to go outside, I'll give it back to you right now.
Okay, thank you. Oh, they're saying Lindsey Graham was their state dinosaur. Woof. Woof.
I like the cut of your jib. Keep it up. All right, that whistle means we are back at it. We've got two friends in the Carolina Wrecking Balls penalty box, one in the Denver Crown Control penalty box, but that is Mr. T picking up lead.
And now with a power jam.
Doug Buggerson reporting to that penalty box for Carolina. Not the ideal situation that you're wanting if you are a Carolina fan at this point. Mr. T is through, clears that first point scoring pass, is lead, as you mentioned earlier, Rolene.
Gets low on the straightaway and just hops up over the apex around corner one.
Yep, that is the second point scoring pass. Oh, just breaks through. That wrecking ball line.
Old Dirty Packer there at the top of the pack.
Oh, but Doug Buggerson has been released from that penalty box.
Fresh and ready to roll on initial.
All right, let's see what that looks like. It appears to be 15 points in total there for ground control. Carolina being held scoreless. That puts Denver 171, Carolina 141. So that is 30 points differentiating these two teams. But we've also seen easily 23, 24 point jams.
Oh, we sure have. We sure have. And with 14 minutes left in the period clock for the second half, there's still much more to be told. Slim Skady jamming for Denver. Kilman for Carolina. Kilman being hit on the inside. Slim Skady now with lead. Slim Skady in the pack looking to score. Calls it off. Do believe that is 3 fingers up in the air. Wave him like you do care. Yes, please. Thank you so much, officials. 3 points awarded to Denver. Okay, the chat is giving us some Latin lessons now. Colorado's official state motto, Nil sine numine, which is Latin for nothing without providence or nothing without the deity. We also have South Carolina, Dum Sapiro. I feel like I'm speaking special things here.
Do you really
while
want
I
to
breathe, I hope.
be speaking in what could not be Latin? And
I know.
You could be
I
summoning
could be
some
just
sort of
summoning
thing
things.
right now.
I know. Summoning Sweet Feet and Brickyard to the track, jamming. Now Sweet Feet with the lead.
Brickyard coming up against that wall of blockers. And with that pop to the inside, recycled to that Jamie K Creative jam line by Optimus Prime. Meanwhile, Sweet Feet is doing everything to get some more points. But a star pass from Brickyard to
From the
Brickhouse.
yard to the house. I love that. I love that passageway.
Oh, goodness. And we have a
Power jam.
penalty being assessed to Sweet Feet.
Sweet Feet sitting in the box with a low block for Denver. It will be a full 2-minute jam. Brick House, your official jammer in play for Carolina. Giving us a spin into the top of the pack around corner 4. Carolina holding the pack in the back, causing a bridge with Optimus Grime as the first drop. Four points awarded to Carolina. Sweet Feet back from the penalty box as Denver loses pivot. Sweet Feet jumping through, clearing the track, putting an additional 4 points on the board. Now sitting in the box is Thrasher for Denver.
Okay, let's see what occurs with these points.
Denver's penalty box now sitting quite full. We have, that is Optimus Grind sitting in the penalty box for an illegal position, as well as Cotton still in the box. Excuse me, that's Thrasher still in the box. That is for illegal contact.
Thug Buggerson and Bones are your jammers of record. Thug Buggerson on that inside line picking up lead.
So
as
fast, too.
Bones popped to that inside and having to recycle.
There are some shout outs for Shut Your Mouth in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
They've been noticing just on it, on point. Very good track awareness this entire game. So much love to Shut Your Mouth.
Oh, yeah. Thug Buggerson continuing to just skate laps and try to pick up as many points as possible.
Speaking of Shut Your Mouth, glad to see that they are safe. Shut Your Mouth is safe. However, Shut Your Mouth is reporting to the penalty box. Just kidding. Well, actually, can't, because the penalty box is no longer taking reservations. It is full. Come back when it is empty.
We have had a star pass to Thrasher. Thrasher, the Denver ground control jammer of record, had a big hit there from Thug Buggerson. And that is 18 big points for Carolina going up. Denver with 4, so we are back at a 20-point difference.
High risk, high rewards. 18 points on that last jam. However, Carolina currently has 2 blockers in the penalty box.
And
one with a forearm.
Denver right now calling for their official review.
Yep.
I have a sneaking suspicion about what it could be. But once we have that information, we will provide it to you. In the meantime, take a breather, take a break. We will be right back.
We'll be right back.
And with that whistle, we are back and rolling. This is a power start for Peter Pants, as that official review that Denver Ground Control was looking for, they were looking for a penalty to be assessed to the Carolina Jammer for illegal contact. The call is awarded. Peter Pants starts as the only jammer of record. Thug Buggerson reports to that penalty box, and Denver retains their official review for the second half.
The chat is saying #freebug.
Well, bug after 30 seconds has been freed now.
There you go. There you go. See?
Good work, chat. You did it.
You did it.
Peter Pans, like I mentioned, is the lead. Already 2-point scoring passes.
Thug Buggerson making it to where absence was not even noticed. You are there. You are through on initial.
All right, my goodness, that was 12 points for Denver, putting them at 202. Carolina held scoreless.
Should we zoom in a little bit on these penalties? We got 18 for Denver,
Okay.
27 currently
All
for
right.
Carolina.
Wow.
2 on the Carolina Wrecking Ball, sitting with 5.
Okay.
5 each. 1 on Denver with 5.
All right. Oh, it appears that we are having a team timeout being called by Denver Ground Control. So this will be a team timeout.
Ooh, the chat is getting spicy about that last review. But y'all have the ability and the right to put your words in, and that's okay. You do that. We have to be impartial.
As long as your words are not hurtful,
That's true.
because we do reserve
That
the
is true.
right
We do
to
monitor
boot.
for that. Nothing's hurtful. It's just, opinionated,
Yeah.
and that's fine. You
You're-
have your opinion.
You're allowed to have your opinions. Sometimes opinions are wrong.
I'm not saying they're right or wrong. I'm just
I'm not saying they're right or wrong
No,
either.
you're
I'm
just making a
saying
fact.
opinions can be wrong.
opinions.
They can also be right.
This team timeout brought to you by, are we listening to some Mike Snow in the house? We are. Oh, there's some Mike Snow in the house. That's some good music. Shout out to our volunteers running the AV, including someone near and dear to me. That's Christian over there.
Mr. Rolene,
Mr. Rolling. He doesn't have a derby name yet.
we need to
We're going to have
fix
to
that.
figure that out.
All right, this team timeout coming to an end. 5 seconds has been called. And away we go. We've got Kilman and Optimus Grime. Optimus taking mini star passes, not necessarily starting as frequently as normal on that
Not in this
Jamie
game.
K Creative jammer line at this point. But, 7 minutes remaining. Lots of things can happen and do.
Brickhouse receiving a directional penalty for Carolina. Reporting in, and Optimus Grime now sitting with a penalty, making this a power jam for Kilman. Kilman with the lead, with the speed, and everything they need for Carolina in this jam. They have it all.
Oh, pop to that outside by Thrasher.
That track cut, by the way, is going to put Optimus Grime at 6. So you in danger.
Oh, the little stumble fall,
Just a little,
but still on the inside.
I'm going to try to pop you out, but instead help you out. And so Kilman getting through 4 points.
Oh, we've got a Brickhouse up there helping Kilman, causing enough of a distraction to get through. As that pack starts to just, again, hang tight over at turn 2. That is another point scoring pass for Kilman. That is 12 points. Carolina sitting at 182. Denver held scoreless that jam at 202, so we've got a 20-point differential with under 6 minutes remaining in this period.
Look at that math skill.
Just as a reminder, no one is allowed to breach the blue barrier until
yeah.
I tell you to.
For those of you at home, Loose Change is making very, very direct eye contact right now with the audience.
Yep. Slim Skady is your jammer of record and lead for Denver.
Thug Buggerson jamming for Carolina. Thug in the back of the pack getting recycled by Mr. Testosterone. Mr. Testosterone meeting him. Thug right at the top, however. A little bit of a grasshopper hop, if you will, there. Thug gets out on initial. 4 points put on the board by Slim Skady. Slim calling it off.
Want to say a big thank you to Thread, Sweat, and Tears. They create custom apparel for teams and leagues that want gear that truly reflects who they are. From fully custom jerseys to merch stores and beyond, every piece is designed to reflect the team's identity, but also keeping quality, comfort, and community at the center of who you are and what you're wearing.
Big thank you.
Oh, it appears we have a Sweet Feet Killman tete-a-tete.
May I just say, Sweet Feet Killman sounds like a really good barbecue joint.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Would go there 100%.
Killman's Sweet Feet. There we go. Killman with the lead for Carolina. Sweet Feet passing that star to Mr. Testosterone. Killman calling it off. 4 points, putting that back to a 20-point difference.
All right, looking like a team timeout. Ooh, Carolina calling for their team timeout. 3 minutes, 43 seconds. This is their last clock stoppage.
Use it or lose it.
Of this game.
Denver's still sitting on team timeout if they want it, as well as they did retain that official review from earlier, so they could use that as well. Man, we got ourselves a little like club here in house. If you're not moving in your seats or around, I mean, you might want to check your pulse.
I'm really glad that I cut my fingernails before coming here, because if I had any nails
They'd
left
be gone
right
by
now, I would be chewing on them.
Oh, man.
Chewing on them. All right. Our officials gathered, had a delightful little confluence with one another, and are moving back into appropriate positions. Our team timeout is coming to an end, and it appears that we've got that Peter Pants and Thug Buggerson matchup that everyone enjoys. Oh, nice pop
Right
to the
away.
outside there by Cotton.
Yep, right away, recycle.
Oh, but Thug Buggerson says, nay, nay. Nay,
That's
nay,
fine.
indeed.
You're just giving me the space I need for that
Yep.
speed to get the lead. You like that?
There was a whistle I heard, so I keep waiting to see if
I
someone
did
is
too.
going to a penalty box.
Do believe that's T-Puff. T-Puff now at the penalty box. T-Puff receiving 2 penalties.
Oh,
That's
goodness.
missed contact and a directional. So that's going to be putting T-Puff at 7.
Oh, goodness.
You're done.
All right, we did have...
Start pass.
Oh. All right, let's see what's going on.
Okay. We got some things going on here. Start pass to Bridget for Denver.
Correct. But Thug Buggerson picking up a track cut penalty.
Yes.
Reporting to that penalty box.
So Bridget, now your jammer in play. The only jammer in play.
And only 2 Carolina blockers out there.
Only. Carolina's
here's the other thing. When those two blockers are Jackson and Shayamel,
I mean,
we
have seen what Shoyumov has been doing. Jackson as well.
All weekend long.
So well. Carolina now sitting at 32 penalties, though, to Denver's 20. However, it is still a 20-point game.
Yep. Oh, and Thug Buggerson out of that penalty box and back through that pack. We've got points Abounding.
Wow. Thug Buggerson did not like the fact that I said it was a 20-point game.
Nope.
Bridget also doesn't like it, so we're gonna make some adjustments here. Lots of whistles at the end of this jam. The jam does come to an end. However, we do have some players reporting to the penalty box. Peter Pants reporting to the penalty box for Denver.
All right, I'm trying to see if the points are going to change at all.
Yep.
It looks like Denver picked up 12, Carolina picked up 16. Carolina's at 202, Denver's at 218. So this is a 16-point difference.
Peter Pants was a blocker when they received that last penalty, when Peter Pants received that penalty. So Peter Pants will be sitting as a blocker. Bridget had the star for Denver when it happened.
And it does appear that, yes, Denver Ground Control is calling for their
second official review.
Second official review since they won their first one.
The chat is saying, quote, "It's a 20-point game, bug," and I took that personally.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
My apologies.
Yep, so, yes, it's a 16-point game now, is what it boils down to. Hey, Rolene.
What's up?
Are you familiar with the overtime rules and regulations?
So personally, I have only seen it happen once. Please lend me your knowledge.
I'm definitely not going to pick up my phone right now and Google stuff.
Okay, I love that for us.
For sure.
Because personally, I've only seen it in action once.
It has been a very long time. I have been lucky enough to be involved in a couple different.
This is when we ask for the sage knowledge of our chat, which, by the way, is bringing it. Y'all deserve the MVP this game. This chat has been just on fire this whole time, as well as our in-house audience. We haven't forgot you. We love you. You're here. That was for you especially, just a little.
Can't take you anywhere, can I?
Please do. Take me everywhere.
I do.
I know.
I literally do.
Don't worry. I'm taking you to Georgia. Sweet Georgia.
Okay. And with that whistle, we've got jam number 21 underway. Sweet Feet and Thug Buggerson wearing those stars. Oh, Thug Buggerson on the inside line picking up a lead. Lickety split. Sweet Feet still stuck behind those Carolina blockers. But that is a star pass to Mr. Testosterone. But it does not look like it was completed legally. So, first point scoring pass already going to Thug Buggerson. But that is a big hit and recycle by Grimes.
Optimus Grime, oh my goodness. Right at the back, Kilman jamming this jam, or excuse me, pivoting this jam, was ready for Optimus Grime. Optimus Grime, I don't think, was ready for Kilman. Sweet Feet through on initial.
Optimus Grime being assessed another penalty. That does bring him to 7.
Yeah, done.
Let's see. And Mr. Testosterone reporting to that penalty box.
Denver down.
Also
their
looks
pivot.
like Thrasher now reporting to
Thrasher
that penalty
now
box.
in the box. Oh, my goodness.
Stay back. Everybody needs to stay behind the blue.
Miss LC put in her teacher voice on for those of you in-house. Everyone is getting very excited and up to that barrier line as we have run out the period clock.
We are on jam time
Jam
only.
time only. Thug Buggerson, 22 seconds as I say it. 20 points so far, 4 points between these two teams. Sweet Feet looking to make it through. One jammer left. That's Brick House. Sweet Feet makes it through, puts an additional 4 points on the board. However, Thug Buggerson puts an additional 4 as well. It is still 4 points between these two games. These two teams, the whistle takes us out. We are looking at the officials for the final points to be put on the board.
As a reminder, you are not allowed to clear the blue barrier until after all officials.
Everybody has gotten off the track. So take a moment. Everybody here in-house getting very excited to receive that souvenir high five and a souvenir well earned. As Denver Ground Control unofficially sitting at 230.
Nope, everybody back.
Carolina Wrecking Balls at 226. It is not official until we hear that whistle. Everybody.
Nope, everybody back.
Everybody back. Oh.
Everybody back. I'm sorry, this does include you, gatekeepers.
All right, now we are able to do it. We are coming to the track for those souvenir high fives. The score still says unofficial on the board. However, it does look as if it will be Denver's medal to take home. Both teams given their cheers. An impressive game played.
Still waiting for that score to hit official final. The unofficial is still a 4-point difference. Denver ground control 230, Carolina 226. 24 points scored by Carolina in that last jam, 12 by Denver ground control. All right, friends, that is...
There you have it.
It is officially the final.
Congratulations to Denver on their win and third place in the 2026 Western Hemisphere Cup. Fantastic playing by Carolina Wrecking Balls. It was legit.
Carolina Wrecking Balls came in 12th.
Would you say they came in like a wrecking
leaving
ball?
4th.
That is amazing.
Carolina Wrecking Balls are a...
Living up to that namesake.
100%. They are absolutely a team that you need to be on the lookout for, because come this time next year, they're going to be giving folks a run for their money.
Serious, or rather a roll for it if you're in those skates.
Yes. All right, friends, thank you so much for joining us here. Don't go too far.
Don't
we
go
still
too
have
far.
Our first and second place
game. Yes, the medal game.
First and second place medal game. I am Loose Change.
And I am Rolene.
Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Till next time.